fix this up, y'all. Let me fix this up. Damn, work. There you go. There you go. I know it's a little crook. No, it's a little crooked out there, but you already know, man. This is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moon Shine. Good morning. Good morning, fellas. Good morning, ladies. I know it's kind of early to be talking about boxing. Who the hell want to wake up early, drink their coffee, and talk about boxing? Everybody trying to get to work. Everybody happy that it's Friday. Punch Drunk kid trying to talk about boxing and stuff like that. First of the week of the month ended. The bills is paid. Everybody happy. Now everybody collecting that type of money to buy some gifts. Oh, Terrence Crawford back in NYC. Last time he was to NYC was against Amir Khan. Pay-per-view numbers wasn't that good. A lot of people was thinking about who Bud Crawford's gonna fight next. Is it gonna be Errol Spence? Is it gonna be Sean Porter? Is it gonna be Keith Thurman? Is it gonna be Manny Pacquiao? Is it gonna be one of the top dudes in the sport of boxing? Is it gonna be one of those guys? But no, he's gonna fight a mean machine. The mean machine. He's mean. He's real mean. He's a real mean man. He's a real mean man. Yeah, the guy that Bud Crawford's gonna fight. He's a real mean fella. I'm so scared. The mean machine. They'll only say the mean machine because damn it, they can't even pronounce his name. That's embarrassing. At least the promotional company, come on. At least Top Rank, I can stop being lazy and just say the name. The mean machine. If he don't beat the mean machine, what's gonna happen? Well, he's gonna be on my resume. I beat Felix Diaz. In my resume, I beat Camboa. In my resume, I beat Burns. In my resume, guess what? I beat the mean machine. I can't mean machine, can't mean machine. Come on, man. Top rank ESPN. You could do better than that. But that's why the real main event, the real fight of the night will be the Phenom Teofimo Lopez versus champion Richard Comey from Ghana. And I know a lot of people don't give me respect because I'm champion and everybody talk about Teofimo. Nobody wants to talk about the champion, but I am from Ghana. I am from Africa. And I will show everybody that I am very, very good. And I am very, very champion of me, of my country, of America. Give me good chance. Good chance to be champion here. I am from Ghana. My name is Richa. Richa call me. And you will respect. You will respect me. Is anybody respecting Richard Comey as a champion? Because it seems like nobody respecting him as a champion. And you have to respect him as a champion. So if Teofimo Lopez win, it's a gratifying win. And I believe that Teofimo Lopez, out of all the young bucks, I'm talking about Javante Tank Davis, I'm talking about Ryan. No, I'm not regular. He haven't had a title shot. I'm talking about Shakur. I'm talking about Devin Haney, Virgil Ortiz, Josh Kelly, Boots Ennis, that Teofimo Lopez has gotten the better test, the harder test out of all of them. Teofimo Lopez has the hardest test out of all the young bucks in the sport of boxing. I'm talking about the prestige young bucks, the guys that's going to be the forefront of boxing in a couple of years to come. What up? What up? Think Cat was good. So this is a great fight. A great fight. Like if he beats Richard Comey, that right there for me has him as the best resume. Because even his last opponent that was like 6'1" was a tough opponent, was a hard opponent. Teofimo Lopez, if he comes out with this, man, got the best resume. Even I'll say, okay, Javante Tank Davis, he beat Pedraza, but that's it for me. If Teofimo Lopez beat Richard Comey, I think that Richard Comey is more dangerous than Pedraza. But let's give credit where credit is due for Richard Comey, because it seems like nobody's giving me credit. Nobody's giving me credit. Why is that? Oh, because I am black. Because I am from Africa. That's why. Eh? Huh? Because I come from the motherland. Eh? Uh-oh. You think I work hard? Huh? I'm going to come to Madison Square Garden in the Mecca, and I'm going to show the world who I am. Richie Comey. Ow, ow. Saturday night. MSG. It's going to be a good night, though. It's going to be a good call. And Michael Collins from Mali. Yeah, I'm going to fight. Yep, I'm going to fight. The middle finger himself. It's gonna be it's gonna be a good call, man. This is you when you see a boxing match and you see like the main event and before the main event, the seats are still halfway empty and stuff like that. This is a card that's gonna be filled by the time Mike Collins fighting. Smart by Top Rank to having this fight in New York. Teofimo Lopez from New York, Michael Collins got the support from the Irish, and Buck Crawford is Buck Crawford. This is a smart move by Top Rank, and people should be coming out. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be coming out. I'm gonna show support to my modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. Are you? Are you gonna show support? Buck Crawford saying that what he said. He said that he has accomplished more than all the top welterweights put together. Damn, bud. You know what? And he said except for Manny Pacquiao, of course. But I'm gonna say this: the way they've been snubbing, PBC been snubbing Buck Crawford, I give him that. He could say whatever he want to say. I mean, they're not gonna respect him, so he got to be his own promotion. He got to look. He got to pump He got to pump himself because they won't acknowledge him. So why should Buck Crawford acknowledge them? I understand when Buck Crawford gets frustrated when they ask him questions about the PBC dudes because they really don't want to acknowledge them. And when they do acknowledge them, it's like, it's Buck Crawford, like, but. And this is why I say in a bunch of my videos, if you follow your boy, I always say that boxers themselves bring the sport down. Damn. Good point. Be surprised. Boxers themselves in the sport of boxing discredit their own sport. It's like boxers always complain to the fans that we don't know nothing about boxing. Y'all know nothing about no boxing. Yeah, in the end of the day, because y'all don't get the credit y'all deserve, but at the end of the day, y'all discredit yourselves. Y'all devalue yourselves. So then it leaves the fans discrediting the sport. Because nobody discredited the sport more than the boxer themselves. So what do you think casuals gonna do? Casuals don't follow boxing. If Buck Crawford says, "Oh, I do more than I have done more than the top welterweights in PBC." You know there's not a lot of boxing fans that actually check the numbers and check resumes and all that stuff. You know that boxing fans only tune into an event. Only boxing fans, I'm talking about casual fans, there is a lot, only tune in to fight night, not even fight week, but fight night. They don't know nothing about no meme machine. They don't know about a lot of what Buck Crawford has done or what Errol Spence have done or Keith Thurman and stuff like that. They don't know nothing of that. So they're going to go by the boxer's word. They're going to trust what the boxer's saying. If they like you, they're going to believe every word that comes out of your mouth. But if PBC doesn't acknowledge Bud Crawford, and Bud Crawford says that he's way better than all these dudes, then everybody's devaluing everybody. Then it leaves the fans coming out with their own conclusion. Most of the time it's going to be inaccurate, but that's the boxing personnel's fault. Look at Lillard Ellerby from Mayweather Promotions. He says that Gervonta Tank Davis is the biggest star in boxing. No, he is not. Yes, you're promoting him, but keep it real though, because keep it real. Give him the time to grow and hopefully become the biggest star in boxing. But saying that he's the biggest star in boxing, you're discrediting Canelo, you're discrediting Anthony Joshua, you're discrediting Deontay Wilder, you're discrediting Manny Pacquiao. But yeah, Gervonta Tank Davis is the biggest star in boxing. You see, you could be a promoter, but by promoting other people, always enhance the sport. It doesn't kill you to show respect and value other boxers that put their life on the line. You don't have to be these boxers don't have to be in your under your brand so they could get respect. So this is why most of the time these boxers, they fight somebody, and most of the time they be like, oh, he's fighting nobody. Oh, he's fighting nobody. You know why? Because boxing personnel are the promotional make them feel like they nobody. Manny Pacquiao was the greatest ever, but if he's not with Top Rank, Bob Arum is like, oh well, I think I don't think that he should. I was afraid for him to fight Bud Crawford. You're telling me, yo, what's good, my brother Sacramento? You're telling me that Manny Pacquiao all of a sudden is afraid of Bud Crawford, but not afraid of Miguel Cotto, not afraid of De La Hoya, not afraid of Mayweather, not afraid of Margarito, not afraid of Barrera, not afraid of Marquez. But oh no, because now he's not with Top Rank, you devalue him. That's what's the problem in the sport of boxing. And it just doesn't go. Look, if Eddie Hearns was promoting Deontay Wilder, Eddie Hearns, the guy that knows how to, he is probably, to me, the best promoter out there with his mouth. The best promoter. Can you imagine if the way you saw how he was talking about Anthony Joshua? Can you imagine Eddie Hearns as Deontay Wilder's promoter? Oh Lord, mate, bruv. Oh man. But because he's not gonna give him all the glory and all the accolades, and you understand what I'm saying? Like, good, promote the people, but show them love. Like Richard Comey, a lot of people talking like Teofimo Lopez is the champion. I got Teofimo Lopez winning, but at the end of the day, I gotta respect Richard Comey, because even if Teofimo Lopez win, the win become even sweeter. So you gotta respect fight. You gotta respect all fighters. But of course, we're gonna hold the powers that be accountable for giving us some whack bouts. See, Teofimo Lopez versus Richard Comey, that is a great bout. Bud Crawford versus Mean Machine at this point of Bud Crawford's career, whack bout, horrible. Danny Swift Garcia fighting who? Ivan Redcock. It's a whack bout. It's a whack bout. It's a whack bout. And the thing is, we have guys that is making money, but yet they challenge themselves. Canelo Alvarez, biggest contract in boxing history, right? He fighting Sergey Kovalev. Before Sergey Kovalev, he's fighting Daniel Jacobs. He is challenging himself. Manny Pacquiao, 40 years old, a guy that a lot of people still feel like he should retire. He got nothing to prove. Is fighting Keith Thurman. At least Errol Spence was having a unification bout with Sean Porter. Mikey Garcia, at least he went up and tried to fight Spence, even though I say that was like almost career suicide. Not suicide itself, but it wasn't a good fight. On paper, it was horrible. Tyson Fury fighting dudes that is ranked 60 and 58 back to back, and then calls himself the king, the best. Really? At this stage of your career, in your prime, Yo, we never seen Oscar De La Hoya in his prime fight tomato cans. We never seen Manny Pacquiao in his prime fight tomato cans. Tell me in their prime, how many tune-ups has Oscar De La Hoya or Manny Pacquiao or even Floyd Mayweather? How many tune-up fights did they ever have? But these guys, we talking about Charlo that wants to fight Canelo and Triple G and want to smoke these guys out of their foxhole. But then he's fighting Hogan. We got Andrade that he fought. He fought what? When's the last time he fought? He fought one time in 2019 or twice. But I thought he was gonna come with a big fight, and he's fighting Keeler. That's the problem in boxing, y'all. These guys are in their prime. I never seen it like this. And in boxing knows promoters and managers, advisors, if you know boxing was in a coma, boxing was dead. Boxing used to be the forefront of sports. It is not. But why? And now that you got all these crop fighters, you got all the crop fighters in their prime, the guys that we know that they was gonna come up and be in the same and be in position. They fighting nobody. You got Deontay Wilder that want a pay-per-view, want people to spend almost $80. Thank you, my brother. $80. And then you have Leo Santa Cruz that really is lined up to fight a Gary Russell Jr. You could put that on the undercard, and Leo Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell Jr. Then Deontay Wilder versus Luis King Kong Ortiz. That's pay-per-view worthy. But look how they duped the fans. Look how they duped the fans. And then you want fans to give you all the credit in the world? In the end of the day, if boxers ain't promoting it to us, we won't buy and we don't care. But see, y'all promoting it. That means it's almost like you want me to watch, right? Y'all want me to buy. So once I buy and the fans, once we buy, we're gonna tell you if the card was shitty. If I buy a shampoo and it said it's gonna be, it's gonna soften my hair. Well, I don't got a lot of hair, but that my pubic hair, and it's gonna soften it up, and it's gonna be smooth and nice and whatever. And then it's hard like a rock. Yeah, I'm gonna take it back, and I'm gonna ask for the manager, right? Right? How come Al Heyman is nowhere to be found? Because where's the manager? Where's the advisor? I want to hear from Al Heyman because I know if I go to a restaurant and I order some arroz con guandule with some stewed chicken, and then it's not stewed chicken and it's fried chicken wings, I'm gonna be like, excuse me, I didn't ask for this. Can I speak to your manager, please? And then they get to answer the questions. The problem is, we don't understand why the hell Hogan is fighting Charlo. We don't understand why Leo Santa Cruz still haven't fought a unification bout, which is there with Gary Russell Jr. We don't know why Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua could have been made a long time ago. We don't know why a Keith Thurman and Errol Spence didn't happen. We don't know why. We don't know. We don't know. That's the problem. We don't know. We don't know why Hurd and Jermell Charlo didn't work out. And to be honest with y'all, I didn't really want to say this. I really didn't want to say this. But to be honest, because I'm looking out for Andy Ruiz. Because I felt like he'd been duped, but also given an opportunity. Al Heyman, yeah, I said it. It doesn't matter if I say something about Al Heyman. He's not going to come out of his woolwork anyway. He's not going to come out of his foxhole. So I can say whatever he want to say. He don't answer to us, so we're going to go by what we assume. So I assume Al Heyman set up Andy Ruiz the first time going around. Al Heyman set up Andy Ruiz. You know why? Because you tell me Andy Ruiz is 20 deep. He is for Parker. Andy Ruiz is not some prospect coming up. Andy Ruiz just finished fighting a month before fighting Anthony Joshua that June 1st. Andy Ruiz just signed that same year with PBC. Eddie Hearns wanted Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz, he already had plans with Luis Ortiz. Meaning that Deontay Wilder was never going to consider Anthony Joshua fighting this year. Never. It was always planned that he was going to fight Luis Ortiz before the Brazil fight. It was always a plan. So they say, you know what? Look, Eddie Hearns, I got you. You don't, you're going to get Luis Ortiz, which is going to be a better match and it's going to be a better preparation for Luis Ortiz and Anthony Joshua. He goes, get Andy Ruiz. Like, this guy is a prospect coming out like a month to fight Anthony Joshua. Yeah, it's a great opportunity. Yes, it's a great opportunity. But he's setting him up to lose. Setting him up. The only reason things changed up is because nobody believed that Andy Ruiz was going to do that. With no preparation. Nobody believed that. Set him up. That's my take on that. Now, of course, Andy Ruiz got to take accountability for him coming in the shape that he came in. But it happens. You know what happened to Andy Ruiz? It happens all the time, y'all. You remember Mike Tyson when he said, I don't know, man. I only trained for this fight for like 2 weeks. I had to bury my best friend. Lennox Swift, yeah, I'm coming for you. Mike Tyson only trained for 2 weeks for a fight. Muhammad Ali has gotten huge for a fight. Roy Jones Jr. has played ball, CBA, had a game before a fight. Imagine if Roy Jones Jr. would have busted his ankle, and then he would have been like, "Oh, yo, why you bust your ankle?" Now I was playing basketball. They would have said, "Yo, Roy Jones, you ain't taking basketball. I mean, you ain't taking boxing serious." Roberto Durant had to lose like 40 pounds or 50 pounds to fight a rematch with Sugar Ray Leonard. It happens. The thing is, when it does happen, these guys actually win. They don't get exposed. They don't get exposed. What Keith Thurman said, what he did for the Josecito Lopez fight. I barely trained. I only was cutting weight. I trained at LA Fitness. He barely was with Birmingham. And we saw what was going to happen. But he won. So the story really wasn't, yo, you ain't taking boxing serious. The moral of the live today is the boxers searching for respect, but in reality, why the mass don't respect and don't give boxers the benefit of the doubt. It's because boxers themselves, promoters themselves, they devalue, discredit other boxers. That's why fans are so divided. That's why you got the Tupac Biggie, the way people analyze boxing is like yo, if you're if you're a Biggie fan, you don't like Tupac. If you're a Tupac fan, you don't like Biggie. If you're a Crawford fan, you don't like Spence. If you're a Spence fan, you don't like Crawford. If you like Deontay Wilder, you don't like Anthony Joshua. If you like Anthony Joshua, you don't like Deontay Wilder. If you're Tyson Fury, you don't like both of them. That's the way it is. It don't have to be like that. It could be like, yo, I like this person's style better than this other person. But boxing, power players have to take accountability of why fans are the way they are. Business wise, they do everything behind the scenes. We don't know nothing what's really going on. People always be like, oh, you don't know the business of boxing. Well, you don't tell us about the business of boxing like other sports tell us. We know when we know. I say this a million times. We know in the NBA when a trade needs to be done. We know what's their salary, the player's salary, what they're worth, what's the salary cap, when is the trading deadline, who's a free agent, who's not, who's worthy of a 10-day contract, who is not, who's worthy for the guaranteed contract. We know all of this information. But when it comes to boxing, we don't know a damn thing. And then when they be like, well, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what Al Heyman does for us. Well, damn it, tell us what the hell he do. Deep it is. Instead of saying, oh, shooting us at a person's like 2 million, knowing that they get like 4 times more than that. So the thing is, when there is a business deal, we don't know a damn thing. My fault. I couldn't read everything. I gotta watch the road. Then we always get that. Y'all know nothing about no boxing. Well, y'all don't tell us nothing. But yeah, at the end of the day, y'all want us to watch y'all. And y'all want us to buy the ticket. And y'all want us to buy pay-per-view. But y'all don't want us to have no type of opinions. Damn it, I'm paying. I'm going to give you my damn opinion, okay? And you show it on TV, all right? I'm going to give you my damn opinion. We're going to give you an educated opinion at that. And if it's off, then tell us why it's off. Don't give us this crap. Y'all don't do nothing about boxing. How many people have stepped inside the ring? Y'all don't take the pains that we take the pain. No, we don't take the pains. We admire your warrior, your warrior, like your lifestyle and stuff like that. Yo, if people watch these guys, in reality, it's because we love the combat sport. We love the sacrifice that these guys put themselves to. We respect it. The reason why you see people disrespect or not credit or devalue is because y'all devalue yourselves. So it gives us the open window to be like, you know what? Yeah, he is ducking. Yeah, he is avoiding. You know why? Because y'all say that amongst yourselves. I'm not that type of dude that's gonna blame Danny Swift Garcia. I'm not the type of dude to be like, yo, Danny Swift Garcia is a cherry picker. He's not. I'll be the first one to say no, he's not. His handlers are. Al Heyman on his matchmaking is. They are. The only problem that I have, let's say, with a Danny Swift Garcia is when he gets that fight, is that he doesn't have to say yes to everything. My fault. I can't read the um the big text because I'm driving, so I'll probably read it later. My fault if I don't read the whole thing. Gotta keep my eye on the road, y'all. I'm not gonna say that Bud Crawford is a cherry picker. I'm gonna blame it on Top Rank. I'm gonna blame it on Bob Arum, whoever he's fighting. If he's fighting the Mean Machine, that's Bob Arum's fault. If Terrence Crawford can't sell great with a Amir Khan name that has a brand name, and he doesn't do good with the ESPN machine, I think Top Rank has good fighters though. I think they got Michael Conlon. I think they got Teofimo Lopez. I think they got Shakur. They got Bud. They got Tyson Fury. They got a front line. They got a front line that could actually, if they pick the right fights and they win those type of challenges, they could be the faces of boxing. But these guys are fighting. Who the hell is Tyson Fury fight? All right, they're gonna fight in February 22nd. Good. But then we really had to see the two Uber drivers that he fought. How can you? How can people? How can boxing feel like the boxing should stay tuned? Think about it. He even got the welterweight fighters. He got the welterweight fighters. And they should be all fighting each other back to back to back. We shouldn't be seeing no Danny Swift Garcia fighting Ivan Reddock. We should be fighting. We should, if Danny, look, people's coming at me and say, oh, but who he wants to fight? Errol Spence, he was gonna fight January 25th, but he got hurt. Okay, he sidelined. Keith Thurman, the rematch. Okay, he sidelined. Sean Porter, they already had that. He don't want that. All right, whatever. No, Manny Pacquiao don't want to fight. All right, whatever. How about Ugas? Ask Ugas and how much you want to bet. And you know, Ugas is very cool. Ugas is the type you message him on Instagram or Twitter, he's gonna hit you back. He might retweet your stuff. Ugas is a humble dude that he likes talking to fans. Ask Ugas if they would have told him that he could fight Danny Silva Garcia, and Ugas gonna tell you straight up, hell yeah. They just ain't telling me that I could fight him. And then it's good. It's good that Danny Silva Garcia is gonna get that money. But at the end of the day, what it does for boxing, people get tuned out. PBC right now is tuning out dudes, fans. Charlo Hogan in a prestige excuse me, in a prestige middleweight division that you got Andrade waiting there. Y'all ain't gonna make that fight happen. No. Why? Whether Charlo lose, whether Andrade lose, they fighting against each other. The stock cannot drop that much. What they gonna do? Oh, I know. Jever Hurd in the middleweight division. They're gonna probably have versus Hurd, the big brother. When it was supposed to be I'm not the big brother, but it's supposed to be the smaller twin. And keep it in the PBC. They tuning people out. Why tune people out if y'all have every fighter in line, top fighters to fight? They're so scared of losing. Yo, this is the thing about PBC. They're so scared of losing precision. You're not actually going to lose precision. If you fight the best, challenge, you're not going to lose precision even if you lose. Ugas lost to Sean Porter. Did his stock drop? No. Danny Silva Garcia lost to Thurman and Sean Porter. Did his stock really drop that deep that we don't want to see him? People talking about Manny Pacquiao and Danny Silva Garcia. If his stock dropped that much, we wouldn't want to even talk about Danny Silva Garcia. They wouldn't even mention it. We know why? Because he fought against a guy that was probably a 50-50, that he was probably going to lose or win versus Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter. And if you lose a close fight, your stock doesn't drop. You still a money-making dude. Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury came with a draw, fought good, got up like the Undertaker, and he got a $110 million contract for having a draw with Deontay Wilder. He ain't win. Don't got a new belt. All you got to do is perform good versus a great challenge, and you're good. But PBC is so scared. It's so scared. Not the fighters, but the company is so scared. So they'd be like, oh, yo, Hogan, Charlo didn't knock out nobody in his didn't knock out a fighter in his last turnout, right? Oh man, we gotta promote him that he still got that power punch. So let's put him in versus a guy that weighs like 135. And then he gets a knockout. Oh, yeah, I told you he gets powerful. Who you faking, man? Who are they faking? You ain't faking nobody. And you're only faking yourself, fighters. You're only faking yourselves. Challenge yourself. Say no to Al Heyman. No, man. I'm not going to training camp for that. I put my life on the line. And if I'm going to lose to somebody, I'm going to lose with somebody that's worthy. If I'm going to get hit beside the head and probably be paralyzed because all the boxer says, it only takes one punch. So why you don't go by it? You understand what I'm saying, y'all? They don't go by it only takes one punch. You think Keith Thurman is ashamed to lose to Manny Pacquiao? No, because he lost to Manny Pacquiao. Did Manny Pacquiao stock drop because he lost to Floyd Mayweather? No, because he fought Floyd Mayweather. Did Canelo stock drop because he lost? No, because when you fight top level competition and you lose a 12-round decision, you're still good. You're still good. You're still good. Now you know what's embarrassing? Is when you put a guy, you say reaction when Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua, and look, don't matter. Your precious old don't the precious old. Who cares? Who cares? Well, I hope. Thank you for rocking with me this morning. Let me know what y'all gonna think this Saturday. Michael Conlon is gonna regain his respect that he earned and didn't get in the Olympics. Teofimo Lopez is gonna try to prove the world that he's a champion. It was meant to be. That this was destiny. Richard Comey is gonna say no, 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 no. I'm from Africa. I am from Africa. You don't take bill from me. You don't take nothing. Nothing from me. But Crawford is gonna fight the meanest. Ladies and gentlemen, on to the next.